The individual I'd like to bring up here next, though, as you mentioned martial arts, there are people that you hear their names, and especially in my circles, people that I've heard from, and heard names of individuals, and some names just seem to have a greater meaning than others. And there's one individual that's going to be coming up here in a moment. I've heard his name from several close associates of ours, and whenever I hear them speak about this individual, it is with that, as Johnny said, great dignity and respect. This man has done many, many things for not just the martial arts community, but for the world at large. He's also trained 3 world champions. Richard Hill, as we mentioned, will be coming down here as one of our doctor. He's also trained Don Wilson. And he's trained the person who helped Don Wilson achieve his dreams as well, Brooks Mason, our own IKF World Ambassador. This man has done an incredible amount of work for the martial arts community, and we are beyond honored to have him here today to make a special presentation. And when you see the presentation, I think you will agree with who he's given the presentation for. But Dr. Fields, can we go ahead and start, you think, or what do you think? Do we have any kind of an ETA?
You know, you can't trust these stuff.
All right, Dr. Fields, our head doctor, he says we're going to go ahead and go with this. So ladies and gentlemen, without making him wait any longer, a very, very special individual I would like to welcome to the stage, and I would like for your warm and gracious applause. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Grand Master Don Wilson.
Thank you very much. Mr. Davis is going to read. What I'm here for is to present master's certification in Tai Lung martial arts. Tai Lung martial arts is my world. That's where I live in. And when I found out that y'all were having your event here, it's kind of hard for me to get my students all in one place with my schedule and theirs. Don's probably being the hardest schedule to keep up with. So I told Brooks that I would be here. I said, I live 7 miles from here. I'm in town, I can be here. So I am so proud and honored to be here at your event. And if I could have Master Brooks Mason, come on up here. Master Richard Hill, if he made it. Don't you hate when your students are late? And Don, we know, won't be in until 5 in the morning, because he's doing the red eye from California. Mr. Davis is going to read the certificate.
We're going to share this with you all so you know what Master Brooks Mason is receiving. This is from the Pai Lung Tao Temple Black Belt Society, traditional Chinese martial arts, to Sigung Brooks Mason. By our prestigious medicinal, philosophical, scientific, martial, and wellness arts board consisting of doctors, professors, and masters, you are hereby honored for your dedication, integrity, high standard of practice, and the teaching of the tradition and science of the Asian arts.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. And also, let's give him a big round of applause. Tell me, this takes a long time to get, a long time. And this is the master's certification signed by the entire board of the Thailand schools worldwide.
Please.
There we go. We'll make this look official. And Like I said, the other certificates we have, we'll present to Don and to Richard whenever they make it in. And once again, it is my honor and privilege to be here and to be with y'all. We just got back, you talk about kickboxing worldwide. We just got back 2 months ago from China, where I'm a professor at the Beijing Sports University, which has about 2,000 kickboxers in it. And they take about 300 to 400 of them go through the cycle every day. And they're just begging to come over here and work with a lot of Americans. So that's something that Brooks and I will be talking a lot about. I go there quite often, and they're wonderful. And let me tell you, they have a passion for it. And the Chinese team out of Beijing in the last 10 years, 8 out of the 10 years took #1 in the world. Let me tell you, they're awesome over there. They train hard, or they get out of the way because there's 100 people waiting for that place on the mat. So I'm going to respectfully now turn this over to Master Brooks Mason. I love Tao San Tao.
Thank you very much. Is that kick ass or what? Once again, I'd like to thank you very much. Once again, I want to bring up, as Johnny brought up, that we owe a great debt to this man over the side, Mr. Steve Fossler. And to take one more time, give him a round of applause over here. A great man in the audience to help us. Mike Storm, you're going to see him in the ring constantly. And we have a guy here tonight that is probably one of the finest trainers in the world today. That's Mr. Gary Brown sitting in the back there. Welcome back. Welcome back. 10 world champions. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be in this room. A room full of martial artists. And martial artists is what we are. We come together to celebrate the lives of others. You see your trainers, your teachers, the people that bring martial arts to the community, they are doing what is necessary to cure America. They're doing what is necessary to cure what is wrong with mankind. As he brought up, in this room there's nothing except fighters. In this room there's nothing but those who train. And we know it's a hard job. The trainers out there, we know how hard it is to keep the lights on, to keep the floors clean, to keep the gym open. Whether you're sick or tired or something's going on, they're there, aren't they? They're there every day. They hold Tide pads until their arms fall off, and yet tomorrow they do it fresh again. Here's what I want to say to the trainers today. We know what you put in. We know the effort you put in on these guys. We know how you train them. We know how much they mean to you. But here's what we're asking tomorrow. Tomorrow we're asking you to cut the bond. We know that this could be your son, your daughter, your wife, a student you love. But tomorrow you need to look them in the eye and you say, I believe in you. This is your day. I'm in here with you in the ring, but I'm stepping back. This is your time. This is your time to show your resolve. This is your time to show your effort. And I'm going to step back and I'm going to let you do what you do. I'm going to let you become one of us, one of the fighters. A thing that is almost impossible for a fighter to explain, and if you're not a fighter, it's almost impossible to understand. And yet here we are, ready to go, in a room with no concern for race, no concern for wealth, because I guarantee you in the ring it don't mean anything. And the fighters out there, we know what you go through. We know that you work hard beyond belief. You push yourself like you've never been before. You grow as a human every single day that you work your resolve. You beat the bag until you can't stand up. You work until you can't breathe. You're out there in pain. You're out there in exhaustion. And you do what your trainer says. because you know he's driving you to be a better human being. And we know what your friends think. Your friends think you're crazy, don't they? They say he's out there, hey, let's go to a movie. No, I got to go to the gym. Hey, let's eat some cake, let's eat this. I can't, I got to make weight. You know? And they look at you and they just know in their heart you're crazy. And the women out there, trust me, your husband knows you can kick his butt. It's who we are. We're martial artists. This is who we are. This is what we do. The fighters tomorrow, this is your time. This is your time. You worked hard for this. When you step in the ring, this is your moment. Now I know that you have those days. You have those days that come on you occasionally. You say, you know, man, I'm scared. Man, I'm a little tired. I had to lose a lot of weight. You know, I'm a little dehydrated. And you make every excuse you can. But you need to get in that ring tomorrow and you say, not this day. This day is my day. And there's nothing going to keep me from what I'm here for. There's nothing going to keep me from victory. There's no pain I can't overcome. There's no fatigue I can't endure. There's no fear I can't set aside. Because this is my day and I'm here to take it. Trust me. As a family, we pull together. As a family, here we sit. Martial artists all. But don't leave it tomorrow. Tomorrow, when you're in the ring, don't leave it. Because the ring is a special gift as martial artists we have. It's our special moment. When you step in the ring tomorrow, you find clarity. In the ring, you find truth. In the ring, you find that moment where you can change your life. Leave nothing behind. Get in the ring with absolute total resolve that you will fight through anything. You will do what it takes to make the belt, to get it to the end, to show that you're worthy of becoming one of us. And at that moment, when you're all done, and it's all said and finished, and you go on your way home, and you look back on this, you'll know that you left without one morsel on the plate of regret. Thank you.